Good morning, welcome this Saturday morning. Super grateful to have you here. My name is Mira. In case you don't know me yet, I'm always teaching the Saturday mornings for Volksyoga together with Marije. And now I'm here again. It's Saturday morning, so I'm here. And also very grateful that hopefully in July we can see you live again, and we will find ways where we maybe partly still do some things online, and partly because some of you are obviously not in Amsterdam, you have been following us from somewhere else, so we're gonna see what we can do to keep everybody involved with us. So today I'm gonna bring you along with some fire in the practice, some heating from within, some activating of our heart, and it will be a yin-yang sequence where we will approach first our yang intensity of our body, of our system, our physical body, our breathing, and then we will dive in the end a little bit more into the yin, where we surrender and give more the stillness towards our heart center as an energetic center. So it will be some power and some surrendering in one. So to arrive today, we will be starting laying down. We need, and I'm thinking, maybe we need a blanket. So if you have a blanket nearby, I will grab mine. Or a towel, something you can make a tight roll. And we will do some postures where we will open our shoulders a little bit. So if you feel that your shoulders are quite stiff or tense, make sure you bring some like a bolster or a block or pillows from the couch, anything. I'm seeing I have my bolster not nearby, so in case you have a bolster, make sure you can keep that close. So so let's start finding this blanket or pillow or a towel, and then see if you can shape it in a kind of rectangular shape, so you have a long and a short side. The short side you will roll really tight, as a compact, sturdy roll, and you place that behind you, more or less on 1/4 of your mat. We will be laying with our pointy part of our shoulder blades, so when you're sometimes feeling a little bit like, okay, when I move my shoulder and you hold with your other hand, you might feel where the scapula is ending. There's always this pointy part. And we're gonna place our upper bodies more or less there. So place your elbows next to that rolled blanket. Bring your pointy part of the lower part of the scapula onto the roll. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Place your feet flat onto the mat. And just first get used to this laying position. And now I just forgot to say, as always, I have created a playlist for the sequence, and this would be the moment, if you already start laying down like this, to push play and enjoy some background sounds while practicing yoga with me. So I'll wait a little in case you are starting it up. It's in the description of the YouTube channel. And then when you're back on that rolled blanket, then just start on every out breath rolling one vertebrae down. So make sure you don't want to rush this moment. Breathing in every time you're pushing the vertebrae against the blanket, and on an out breath letting go one vertebrae down. And really use your in-breath to squeeze them against the blanket, and then roll down one more. And stay here in very close contact with yourself to experience this opening of your chest region. The first opening, when your knuckles touching the floor, open your hands and place them along your side. Make sure you're able to relax your shoulders, shoulder sockets, hands opening, hand palms up, crown away. And maybe you want to bring even the tailbone a little bit up and away from you, so your back, lower back is as least hollow as possible. And then you can even place your feet as wide as the mat and let your knees kiss, so you can let your knees hang towards one another. Or if it feels more comfortable and not painful for your lower back, you can also always stretch out your legs and feel what suits you. You can always try one thing and go back to another. And then start to get in contact with your heart region. Feeling how you experience a small back bend, first back bend of the morning. You might have just woken up or maybe did some things already. This is your time right now. And see if you can breathe into this open chest. Breathing in and out into that area. Rising and sinking down more over the blanket. Maybe you even realize and experience that every breath is helping you to relax more. Where maybe the roll was first feeling pretty intense underneath you, is maybe surrendering more. In case you're still not able to relax, maybe your rolled blanket is a little bit too tight, too thick, you can always roll it a little bit more open, or if you don't feel anything, maybe lift yourself with anything else. Make sure that every in-breath you're creating some growth, some opening in the chest area. And on every out-breath, melting with your vertebrae down over this really little roll. And see if you can start breathing more into the side flanks of your body, the sides, rib cage. And when you're breathing, that the rib cage is moving outward, and on an out breath, inward again. Breathing into your lower belly, into a balloon belly. Massaging your intestines, all captured below your rib cage. Breathing in and out. And if you had straighten out your legs, place them back onto the mat and roll yourself to one side so that you can take that roll away from you. And just come down and lay down directly. Feel the opening, the energy flowing into the upper body. Experience how it feels for you to be in a neutral position again. Relaxing your jaw. Relaxing the limbs, your fingers, your toes. And then bring your feet flat onto the mat again. And find your way to a flat back position and your lower back is touching the floor. And bring your knees into your chest. Make some nice circling movements for your lower spine first. Back and forward. And then you grab your ankles and then you just move your one leg and then the other leg and straighten as far as possible for you. Just make some nice movements. And then grab your knees and start circling the knees open and rounding. Some movement for the hip sockets and the other way around. And then come to center, let go of your knees and start doing the movement without the hands and making it a bit more open. And maybe you feel that your belly, belly muscles are, your abdominals are helping with this opening and rounding, other way around. So move your knees quite far away from you to let your abdominals get active. And then stop the movement, reach out your legs into the sky and then lower them all the way down, but push your heels away from you and toes towards your nose, and then from there move them all the way slowly, slowly, slowly down. Breathing in all the way up and slowly down. Push your heels away, take your time, activate your core. First activation, breathing in up and down. Breathing in. 2 more times, heels away from you. First activating of the core. Breathing in 1 last time. Down, slowly, slowly, slowly. And then bring your knees into your chest. Make some nice circles again for your lower spine. And then move yourself to your side. Feel the side of your body, left side or right side, in contact with the floor. Experiencing the connection, being held by the floor below you. Feel the space of breathing around you, beside you, behind you, in front of you. And then come up and sit into a seated position with your legs crossed or onto a block. Anything that suits your body the best. Choose to make it as comfortable as possible for you. Yoga is not about reaching an end destination. It's about feeling every moment and choosing on every moment what's best for you. So keep that connection. Close your eyes and maybe you want to place an intention today, something where you would like to have more activity, more fire, more energy. Maybe you even have too much fire and energy within you, and maybe the intention can be, how can I balance out that more? Having a bit of less fire and power, or am I lacking fire and power in certain situations? Anything that resonates with you, anything at all, capture this feeling and these thoughts together in your hands in Namaste. Breathing in here. And out with a sigh. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And out. And let your hands fall down. Today we will start with a breathing exercise, the breath of fire. Beautiful in the theme of today. If you have like your period at the moment, your moon days, or you have some pains in your abdominals or your intestines, like diarrhea or anything else, this is not a good exercise to do so. It is pretty active for the lower belly. So if that's the case, just keep on breathing in your own pace along while we do 3 rounds of breath of fire. You can stay seated like a cross-legged position, or if it feels more comfortable for you to come on your knees and have a bit more space in the belly by sitting more up straight, it's totally fine too. Choose your option. And then find sitting on your toe, sitting bones, straighten up your spine, feel the length. And we will do it as following. So I will show you first, so then after we can join all together, okay? So when you're breathing in, you're breathing fully in through the nose, and then you keep your mouth closed, and you just breathe out with short exits through both nostrils. And when you do that, your belly button is moving, when you're breathing out, inward towards the spine. So you really get an inward contraction with your belly button. So when you're breathing in and out, you contract inward. And then we will do that and a few times, or quite sometimes, let's see how far we get, like between 30 and 50 times out. We totally breathe all the way in again and sink into the normal breathing for 1 moment before going to the next round. So we will do 3 rounds in total. So first breathe normally, breathing normally in and out with a sigh. One more time, in and out with a sigh. And on the next in-breath, we will start the fire. Breathe all the way in and out normally. So sometimes when you do this breathing and you feel you get lost in the action, it's totally fine. It takes some practice generally. But you can also, on this out breath, say out, 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 out to yourself. Contracting out, out, out. So let's do another round. Breathing deeply in and out with a sigh first. And next time, breath of fire, breathing in. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in and out, relax. Breathing in, out with a sigh. Last time, breathing in for fire. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in and out with a sigh. And feel. Feel what this did for your body. Breathing normally in and out. Experience the warmth in your core. And slowly blink open your eyes and come to hands and knees. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your sitting bones, and you start moving your vertebrae open and round in your own tempo. Breathing in, open the heart fully through the arms, and on an out breath, shift open your shoulder blades and push your heart up to the ceiling. So in an in breath, open the heart, brow, chest, and on an out breath, round and push your heart up between the shoulder blades. Really breathing in and out. Your own tempo, your own speed, waking up all the vertebrae. And come to center, place your hands outside of the mat and make your cat and cow funky, like we always. Just give ourselves space to move in whatever direction we'd like to move. You can tuck in your toes and move back into an extended child. Choose which movement your shoulder blades, your scapula, your pelvis, your bones and muscles need. And then come to center. And then place your hands underneath your shoulders again. And then breathing in, arm all the way up, reach out, breathing all the way up. And then needle all the way, following your right hand, look inside the hand, breathing in, open all the way up. Reach and out, follow the inner hand. Breathing in up, twist open. And next time out, you needle all the way with your shoulder in the middle of the mat. Place your left hand on top of your right wrist, as if you want to shift your wrist away from you. So with your left hand palm, you push your wrist away from you. So you can create a little bit more twist in your lower and middle back. Maybe your elbow of your left hand is moving a bit more up. Squeezing a bit more and further away, breathing into the belly and out, breathing into the belly and out. One more time. And place your hand in front of your face, push yourself all the way up, maybe make some nice movements, some lateral twist. And then place your hands underneath your shoulder again. Lift up your left hand all the way up. Reach up and out. Needle, follow the inside of your hand. Breathing in, open all the way up. Reach out and out. Twist. Breathing in all the way up. And out. Left hand all the way. Your shoulder in the center of the mat. Both sitting bones parallel to the wall behind you. Right hand on top of your left wrist and push. Maybe you want to shift your left arm even a little bit more away from you. Looking for this twist and stretch on the left side of our body while the right one is maybe a little bit more squeezed. I'm wondering if you can still hear me. Breathing deeply in here and out. Breathing into the belly. And out. Breathing in. And out. Place your hand in front of your face. Come to center. Make whatever movement is needed for you. And then from here, lift your left leg and push it all the way to the back, and right hand all the way to the front. Engage your belly button, reach out, activate your leg, activate your arm far, far away from you. Engage your belly button a little bit more, breathing in here. And change side. Right leg, left arm, really far away. Activate, open your chest a little bit more proud, breathing in here. Engage your belly button and out. One side each time. Breathing in here. And stretch out more. Activate your leg, activate your arm and change sides. One more this time, this side. Right leg, left arm far away, shoulder away from your ears. and change side. Then tuck your toes into the mat and come all the way to a downward facing dog. Walk your dog here. Walk the back of the legs a little bit open. Maybe you want to twist open from left to right. Feel the stretch on each side. And then we start walking our feet slowly towards the center of the mat. Bend your left leg and your right leg, both separately, so that you can really move the back of your leg open. Move the hips, the pelvis, and 8 circling movements, so that you can really open up that sacrum part. Relax your neck, relax your jaw, and stop the movement. Start now with your right leg and your left leg the other way. Always feels a little bit awkward to go the other way around. Stop the movement, bend your knees a little bit more and roll yourself all the way up to a standing position. Find your way all the way up to standing and feel your mountain. Feel how your toes are standing in the mat, pushing down, heels down, activating your core. And then come all the way to the front of your mat, breathing in, arms all the way up, reach out, reach up, and fold forward. Breathing in halfway up, stretch out, feel the length from your tailbone to your crown. And fold, step your right leg back, knee to the floor. Breathing in, arms all the way up, reach out, feel the opening in front of the body, interlace the fingers behind your back, open your chest and sink down. Breathing in here, breathing into your heart, sinking down into your hips, activating your core, breathing into your heart. One more time. And step back to a downward facing dog. Move into a plank. And then with or without the knees directly, come all the way down to the floor. Point your toes, toenails into the floor. Activate your kneecaps, hands up. Breathing in here, activate your legs, activate your hands, open your chest a little bit more. And downward facing dog. Lift up your right leg. Bend your knee and open your hip. Really push your left heel down into the floor. Feel the opening of the side body. Push your heart a little bit more towards your belly button. Really equal strength in both hands. Breathing in here. Open your knee a little bit more. Level your hips and place your right leg in between your hands. Left knee to the floor, breathing in, arms all the way up. Reach out, open the chest all the way up. Interlace your fingers behind your back, open your chest, sink a little bit more down, activate your core, your lower rib cage, breathing in, open. And out, sink down more, breathing in, open. And sink. One more time. And step all the way to the front of the mat. Breathing in halfway, reach your crown. And out, fold. Breathing in all the way up, arms up, hands in namaste. Breathing in up and fold forward. Breathing in halfway up, feel the length in your spine towards your crown. And now step your left leg back, knee to the floor. Breathing in, arms all the way up, reach out. And now make your arms in cactus arms and just open the chest a little bit more. As if you want to flip your hand palms open to the ceiling. Activate your core, engage your belly button here, breathing in here. And out, move your fingertips down and your toes up. So it's a little bit of a movement for the back of the leg again. Breathing in, open here, open the chest. And out, round. Breathing in, open. And round. One more time. Place your hands next to your feet. Step back, downward facing dog. Feel the movement from inside out. Long spine, shoulders away from your ears. And work from there on the legs, but make sure that your spine gets the attention first. Move into a plank. Activate your plank with or without the knees, all the way down to the floor. Elbows very close to your upper body. Toenails into the mat, breathing in up. Hands up. Activate your core, your back. Breathing in here. Downward facing dog, all the way back. Lift up your left leg, bend your knee and open your hip. Really open your knee as far as you can towards the ceiling. Push your belly button, your heart towards your belly button or towards your knee. Open your right knee, open your left knee a little bit more. Arms are parallel to the floor, breathing in here. Level your hips, place your left hand between your hands. Right knee to the floor. Breathing in, arms all the way up. Reach out. And out, cactus arms next to you, as if you want to open your chest a little bit more, open your heart region here. Round, fingertips down, toes up. Breathing in, open, cactus. And out, round. And breathing in, open the heart here, heart region. One more time out. Breathing in. And step to the front of your mat. Breathing in halfway up. And fold forward. Breathing in all the way up. Hands in namaste, hands along your body. And feel. Feel left and your right side. Different opening of the heart region. Breathing in, arms all the way up and fold forward. Breathing halfway up, feel the length again. And step your right leg all the way back and come up to a high lunge. Push your right heel away from you, sink a little bit more down in your left knee, interlace the fingers behind your back, open the chest more and fold forward. Push your heel away from you, arms as if somebody is pulling on your arms, crown and heel far away, engage your belly button here, push your heels a little bit more away, activate your toes, left into the mat, breathing in here. And come all the way up, place your right hand next to your left foot and twist open, reach out, breathing in here. And place your hands now, both hands on the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot all the way out to the outside of the mat. Maybe your toes outward a little bit. Gecko push-ups. So all the way, open your chest as much as you can and down. Breathing in up and out, down. Breathing in up, down. Breathing in and down. One more time. Down and stay down. If you can place your lower arms onto the floor, be my guest. If you can go even lower, totally fine too. Or you can stay into a higher position and open your chest a little more. So focus, even when you're on your lower arms, focus on opening your chest here. And come up to your hands again and lift up your left leg into a three-legged dog. Bend your knee here, open the left side of your body. And then look underneath your right armpit and see if you can flip your dog. So your left foot comes all the way to the floor and flip your dog all the way open into a wild thing. Breathing in here. And come all the way back. Find your downward facing dog. Move to a plank, breathing in here. With or without the knees, all the way down. Breathing in, up dog or cobra, choose your option. Breathing in here. Downward facing dog. Lift up your right leg. Place it in between your hands. Left next to right. Breathing in halfway up. And fold forward. Breathing in all the way up. Hands in, namaste. Breathing in all the way up. And fold forward. Breathing in halfway. And feel again this reach from your crown all the way from your spine. Long spine space between your vertebrae. And now place your left leg all the way back. Come up for a high lunge. Sink down, heel away from you. Knee above your ankle. Reach out here, breathing in. And then interlock the fingers behind your back. Open your chest and sink maybe a little bit more down. Push that left heel away from you. Engage your lower rib cage, your belly button. Really engage, breathing in. And then fold forward from your heel to your crown, very long. Keep your chest proud. Heart is opening forward. Somebody's pulling on your hands. Breathing in here. And come up. Breathing in, arms up. Place your left hand next to your right foot. And open for a twist. Breathing in, reach out. And now place your right hand also on the inside of your right foot. Now walk your foot to the outside of the mat. Maybe toes are even pointing outward a little bit. And then go for a Gecko Push-Up. Breathing in here and out. Breathing in and out. Push your left heel away from you. Breathing in and out. Breathing in. Next time, you can stay. So either you go on your lower arms, or you stay high onto your hands, but push your left heel far away from you. Open your chest a little bit more. Breathing in here, although you feel the inner leg working. And on the next in-breath, come all the way up. Then swing your right leg into the sky in a three-legged dog. I think I have to hop a little bit to the side so I don't fall off of the stage. Bend your knee, look underneath your left armpit and then flip your dog all the way open to a wild thing. Breathing in, open the chest. Reaching a little bit more with your feet and your hands all far away. Breathing in. And flip yourself all the way around and come back to a downward facing dog. Find your breathing here for a moment. Create the length along the spine. Push your thumb and your pointing fingers sturdy into the floor. Activate your lower rib cage. Shoulders away from your ears. Breathing in. Lengthening your back of your legs if that's suiting you. Otherwise, keep your legs bent to keep length along your spine. Breathing in. And then move to a plank. With or without the knees. Elbows very close to the body. All the way down. Breathing in for a upward dog or a cobra. Open the chest. Activate the legs. And on an out breath, downward facing dog. Place your knees into the floor. Toes touching. Child's pose. Feel a moment. Get in contact with your breathing. Feel your heart rhythm. Experience the movement of the side flanks of your body, the movement of the rib cage. And then slowly activate your fingers again. And come back to a downward facing dog. Lift up your left leg. Place it in between your hands. and right next to left. Breathing in halfway up and fold forward. Breathing in all the way up. Hands in Namaste. Do one more sequence. Standing, flow, breathing in, arms all the way up. And fold forward. Breathing in halfway, reach your crown. And then step your right leg back and come to a high lunge. Breathing in, arms all piercing the sky all the way upwards. And then interlock the finger, the awkward interlock. So the weird pinky finger on the outside. Breathing in, open your chest. And with this open chest, move forward. Feel the length from your crown to your heel. Breathing deeply in here. And out. One more time in. Let go of your hands. Let your right hand next to your left foot and breathe in. Open for twist. Open again here. The heart. Breathing deeply in here. And then place your left hand on the inside of your left foot and open for the other side twist. Open, breathing in here. Push your right heel away from you. Breathing in. Reach up more. Place your right hand next to it. Walk your feet outside. And a few Gecko Push-Ups. Breathing in, open your heart a little bit more. And on out breath, reach with your chin forward, down. Breathing in up. And out. Breathing in. And out. Okay, one more time. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. Left leg into the sky behind you. And then directly place your left leg in between your hands. And hop your right leg into the sky. Maybe left hand a little bit more in front of you. And open for half moon. Open your leg as if you're standing with your right foot on a wall behind you. Reach your hand high up into the sky, breathing in here. And on an out breath, bend your right knee and make a small needle like we did earlier on the floor. Right knee behind your left, needle all the way. Breathing in, open. Open for half moon. And out, needle. One more time, breathing in, open. And needle. Place your right foot next to your left foot. Breathing in halfway up. And out, fold. Breathing in all the way up. Hands in Namaste. Hands along your side. And feel. Feel the difference of each side. One more side to go. Breathing in, arms all the way up. And fold forward. Breathing in halfway up, stretch out. And then place your left leg all the way back and find yourself into a high lunge. Push your left heel far away from you, knee above your ankle. Breathing in, arms up. And interlock the weird pinky finger on the outside interlock. Open your chest. Push your left heel more away from you. And then find that forward fold. Long, long leg, long line from the heel to the crown. Breathing in as if you're taking off. Let go of your arms. Left hand on the inside of the foot. Open for twist. Reach. Open the heart towards the ceiling. And change hands. Right hand on the inside. And open to the other side. Push your left heel away from you, open, feel the stretch on the side of your body. And now both hands on the inside, walk your foot on the outside of the mat, a few Gecko Push-Ups. Open your chest, reach out with your crown, and on an out breath, sink. Breathing in, open, and out, sink. Breathing in, and out. One more time, and out. Breathing in, swing your right foot into the sky behind you and directly place it in between your hands and come to a half moon. Lift up your left leg. Open your left hand all the way open. Both legs are totally open as if you're with your foot standing on the wall behind you. Open the hips a little bit more, breathing in here. And on an out breath, really make yourself small. Your knee behind your right leg, needle. Breathing in, open. And out, twist. Breathing in, open. And out, twist. One more time, open. Feel the length. And then place your both hands onto the floor. Place your left leg next to your right. And halfway, reach out your spine. Fold forward. And breathing in all the way up. And hands in Namaste. Experience the difference. And maybe that both sides of your body are leveled again. You feel the heat in your feet, in your hand palms, the activity in your heartbeat. And from here, step open to the long side of the mat. Wide step with your both feet. Hands in your waist. And then lift up your chest from the center point. Activate your legs, really active. Breathing in, open. And on an out breath, with that proud chest and length, you will fold all the way forward. Wherever your hands come, you place them. Double check if your pinky toes of the feet are really pushing down into the mat. And is your weight a little bit more to the front side of your foot. Breathing in, lift your arms long, create length along your spine. And with this proud chest, we're folding forward. Pushing the floor away a bit below you, pushing with your feet down into the mat, opening the sitting bones a little bit more. Let your neck hang, and maybe you want to walk your hands even parallel with your toes. Choose your option. Activate, push your hands into the mat, push your feet into the mat, breathing in here. And out, stretch out. From here, bend your right knee and open your left toes. Feel the stretch of the inside of your leg. Open your chest a little bit more. Place your right hand into the floor and open. Feel the opening of your right leg and open the chest to your left. Breathing in here. Move all the way down and low. Other side. Place your left hand into the floor and open for twist the other way around. Toes are up. Breathing in here. And come to the center, come to a squat. And however, you can do your squat either with your feet flat onto the mat or with your heels flying a little bit up, hands in Namaste. Open, breathing in, proud chest. And then come sit down onto the floor. Bring your feet to the front of the mat, or like me, sitting halfway the mat. And we will move to staff pose. So heels far away from you, toes upward. Feel your both sitting down, bones grounding down. Open your chest, shoulders away from your ears, hands next to you. And as if you want to push with your hands the floor way below you. Start activating all the muscles in your whole body. Really tensify all the muscles you have. Your legs, maybe your heels are hovering a little bit above the floor. Breathing in, shoulders away from your ears. Keep on breathing in and out in your own tempo. Breathing in and out. Let go. Place your hands behind you and just wiggle a bit from left to right. From here, place your left leg in the inside of your right. Open the right leg a little bit more. Breathing in, arms all the way up. Reach out here. And then go for a twist. Hook your right hand behind your knee, your left knee. The other hand is close to your tailbone. You're pointing your toes up from your right leg. Really open for twist. Open your chest forward. towards the ceiling, proud heart, breathing in here. And on an out breath, arms all the way up, breathing in here. Move your belly button towards your leg and fall forward. Breathing in here. And see, instead of letting your nose go down to your knee, if you can reach with your crown forward and showing your heart towards your knee. Heel away, toes up, breathing in here. And then place that right hand next to your right leg, keep it there. And then open your left to the side. Open and see if you can reach your arm while opening your chest a little bit more. Wherever your hand is at, right? So if it is a bit more closer to your knees, totally fine. Push your left knee down into the floor, really down, breathing in here. And then swing that left arm behind you and mini wild thing. Open the whole side of your body, breathing in here. Come to seating. And change side. Left leg stretch out, right leg bend. Breathing in, arms up, toes up, knee down. And twist, left hand hooks behind your left knee. Breathing in for length. Your left sitting bone goes down into the floor. Breathing in, chest open. See if your chin is in line with your chest. And not looking over your left shoulder, but feel that you're twisting from your heart region, breathing in. And out, up, breathing in here. Move your belly button towards your long leg and fold forward, wherever your hands are placing. So from here, you can lift up your chest. Find the length in your chest. Push your knee again down into the floor, breathing in here. And maybe fold a bit further down. Breathing in, keep your toes active. And out. Breathing in. Keep your left hand on the inside of your left leg and open the other hand for a side stretch. Breathing in, open the side. Reach out as if you want to grab your toes one day. Push your knee down into the floor one more time, breathing in. And cartwheel yourself, place your right arm behind you, lift yourself up to half wild thing, mini wild thing, breathing in. And come seated. And come all the way onto your knees into child's pose. If a child's pose feels uncomfortable for your body, you can always flip it and come lay on your back. And if this is totally fine, start focusing on your breathing and use your breath to slow down your heartbeat. Because from here we'll be moving to some postures of yin. To cool down into surrendering our muscles and stretching our deeper tissue, our fascia. So it's the opposite of what we did so far. So come up onto your knees. And here will be a few options. But first we will go to Hata, heart opener. So you come onto your knees and then you walk your hands far away in front of you onto the mat and let your heart sink down. Either you place your chin onto the mat or your forehead. And see if you can surrender your heart as much as you can down. That sometimes means that you place your hands a little bit wider or a little bit closer. That's for everybody's shoulders different. Everybody has a different body. So choose what works for your shoulders. If this feels super intense, you can also choose to place something underneath your forehead, like a block. It gives a little bit less stretch on your arms. If you feel you have quite a lot of space in your chest. You can either take a bolster if you have it, or something from the couch, or 2 blocks, and place your wrists onto the bolster so you have a bit more opening of the armpits area. So choose what feels good for you. We'll stay here a few minutes to really surrender. And start breathing deeply in and out. Use the in-breath. Use your in-breath to create space in the areas where you feel have a bit of stagnant energy. Maybe you feel some blockage of certain muscles or certain joints, bones. And see if you can use every out breath to let go of the tensions you experience in your body. And with Yin, we approach less muscle and active work, but more energetic, emotional work. Everybody sometimes stores some emotional pain or some emotional pain in their bodies. That is possible. And especially when laying in a heart opening like this, but quite a safe one because we are facing down. It's an inward facing process while opening our heart region, while stretching the deeper tissue, the fascia in our arms. And although our back is making a small back bend, which has a lot of effect too, we're focusing today on opening the shoulder and the arm region, so that if we're able to melt down a little bit more into this energy center, we might be able to flow a little bit more afterwards and feel joy. But sometimes sadness comes first. Sometimes surrendering like this can trigger some sad emotions. It's fine. Don't hold things back. Keep it close to yourself and allow yourself to feel what you feel. So after letting go emotions like that, we often experience joy and spontaneity, happiness again after. Breathe in 3 times deeply in and out. And on your last out breath, you shift yourself all the way onto your belly. Place your head on one cheek, your favorite cheek. And place your hands along your side or wherever they come naturally. And feel how your body is restoring itself. Relaxing your legs and your arms and your face as much as you can. And then from here you flip yourself around onto your back. And stretch out your legs. No, sorry, place your feet flat onto the mat. And see if you can touch your, with your fingertips, the heels of your feet. We will do a little bit of movement in between. So lift up your hips here while pushing your hands down into the floor. Lifting from the heart region a little bit more up. And on an out breath, you lift up your arms all the way overhead while your hips are sinking down again. Breathing in up, hands go along your body. Your heart moves towards your chin. And on an out breath, all the way down, open the hips along your ears. Breathing in up, hands down. And out. A few times like this, breathing in up. And down. Breathing in up. And down. One more time. And down. And from here we'll move into a counter pose. And you can place your elbows into the mat. Sorry, I'm just here with the... And place your legs into the sky and move your hips up by pushing your elbows in the floor and hold your like little cups, hold your pelvis. Stretch out your legs a little bit more. I see I have a table behind me. And then, so I have to move down a little bit, sorry. And then place your toes behind you. If that is possible, you can also hover your legs above your knees and see if you can feel that stretch along your spine. Intensive stretch along your lower back and your upper back, your whole spine. I move a little bit down again. In the living room, it's sometimes a bit triggering or an interesting challenge to see how we can move in our living rooms with everything around us. So if your toes are touching behind you, you can also let them lean onto the floor. You can keep on holding your lower back. And if that feels safe, you can also stretch your hands overhead, either hold your feet, your toes, or strangle your arms along the back of your legs and really experience this round spine. So where we just did a heart opener, we are really doing a counter pose for our upper back here. If all of this feels really intense and abacadabra and you're like, no, this all doesn't suit me at all at the moment, you can always come and sit and fold forward in a caterpillar. It's precisely the same rounding posture, but with less pressure of the legs, the weight of the legs and the gravity. Keep on breathing here, deeply in and out. Oh. And then slowly, if you have your hands strangled around your feet or your legs, slowly bring your elbows next to you, place your hands as cups again for your pelvis, and slowly, slowly move yourself down onto the mat. Stretch out your legs and find your way already into the last asana. Shavasana. Stretch out your feet, stretch out your arms. And before going into full relaxation, to one more time experience our muscles, our bodies in an active way. Start squeezing. Squeezing your toes, your feet, your calf muscles, your knees, your upper leg muscles, your belly, your front chest, the back of your body, your buttocks muscles, your arms, your fingers, your shoulders, all the muscles, your elbows, your neck, your face. Squeeze everything. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And let go. Let everything go. Surrender your muscles. Surrender everything. Slowly start deepening your breathing again. Feel the air coming into your belly, through your lungs. Feel how every in-breath is waking you up from inside out. Start wiggling your toes and your fingers, twirling your wrists and your ankles. And then stretch out your arms all the way up and out, heels away, pointing your toes. Really stretch in the way you feel like, maybe a little bit lateral, left and right, as if you're walking with your feet. And then bring your knees into your chest and squeeze yourself one more time, close together. Maybe you might make some nice circling movements for your lower spine, or find the silence. Flip yourself over to your favorite side and just stay there for a moment. Feel the movement of your breathing in your body. Feel the movement in the back of your body. And push yourself up with your right hand in front of your face into a seated position with your eyes closed. Place your both hands onto your heart region. And feel the warmth of your hands moving into that center. Our physical and energetical heart. Got some attention in several ways today. And maybe you can even capture your intention in mind, the intention you'd like to release or some fire with, or you would release some too active energy. Or maybe you want to gain a little bit more energy for certain things, or if you feel you're lacking in certain situations, it's all fine. Feel the warmth you're sending to your heart and capture in mind what you would wish for yourself. And send that thought in a loving, full way towards yourself. Capture that feeling by closing your hands in Namaste. Breathing deeply in here. And out with a sigh. Deeply in. And out. One last time. And bend your head towards your heart, so that your mind is always surrendering for the qualities and the feelings inside of your own heart. And if you'd like to share this practice, you can even fold more forward, so you are able to share the greater good. Slowly come up. Namaste. Have a great, great day. Hope you'll have a lovely weekend with some warmth from inside out, and you're feeling a little bit energized as well by this practice. I feel very energized because I'm super happy with retreats which are able to continue. I have some weekend retreats coming up in Netherlands and in the south of France, all inspired by the seasons. So there will be an autumn, a winter, a spring and a summer edition. Weekend retreats and week retreats. One will be on the 20th of September in south of France, and the other one will be next year. So if you feel like being more informed and updated, really check out my Mir Yoga Flow page. Check out Volksyoga, we'll mention it there too. Me and Marije will for sure keep you updated with everything we will do. So if you feel like diving into the Yin tomorrow, Marije will be launching a beautiful class Sunday morning at 10. On her channel, so you will find it in the Volksyoga links. And keep on following us, keep on following me. I'm super happy to have you around and to be supportive towards one another. Lots of love and namaste.